Thanks for joining me in my continuing quest to help you hunt down good gear at the lowest prices. So today we're going to be having a look at a sweet little dual optic setup that is made possible by the choice of different free rails that you can obtain with a red dot mini sight from Kozac for $99. I saw the available options of rails and came up with a little bit of an idea for having two optics on the same gun. Seen a little bit of it on YouTube, not that much to be fair, so I thought I'd give it a go myself down the low cost end of the scale and see how it functioned. So today we'll be looking at first impressions of the rig, a bit of range testing, and then looking at different mounting options that are available for creating a dual optic setup. So let's get into it. So this is my girl with the dual optic setup fully mounted on her. Let's go in for a closer look. Okay, so just a close-up view of the dual optic arrangement. You can see you're going to need quite a small sight. This is where the Kozac mini red dot comes into its own, with being very narrow, very small dimensions, and also very lightweight. So it is perfect for this kind of arrangement, or any other sight of similar dimensions that you can pick up. The rail that it's on there, you'll need to consider what space you have available when mounting the secondary optic. Looking around your main optic, there's limited space between most scopes and the firearm. You're obviously trying to get those as close to the bore as possible when you're mounting the main scope. And you can see this arrangement works for me as I'm a lefty. There is no third turret on this scope, which is why I've chosen to use it, and why I couldn't use a more tactical option on there with 3 turrets. You run out of room popping it on this side, so if you were to have a look at this particular scope for a right-handed arrangement, you can see that the turret here will push into your mounting room for that 45-degree optic. So you're in the scope, flip over, quickly pick up the red dot, and you're into quick acquisition shooting, regardless of your scope settings that you've had. Without having to touch your scope, you're into close range. Okay, so I'm just utilising the left leg of the bipod to prop out and straighten up my alignment for the 45-degree red dot. Quite good for zeroing. You do have to hold it steady because it doesn't want to sit like this, but one sector to the right, and so there's a couple of different options to look at when you are mounting your secondary optic. There are scope mounts, one-piece scope mounts, which actually swing back and have the 45-degree rail set back from them here. That'll make that an option, and I'm sure they're designed with clearance in mind for other accessories to be mounted on their 45-degree rails. Okay, so there's a number of options to consider and challenges to consider when you are mounting your dual optic. when you're looking at other 45-degree rails, such as this one, that's one-sided but it's higher profile, and so I ran into the problem that it actually wouldn't let the scope go on there once you've got it mounted. This, however, would be an option for a quad rail further down the gun, mounted off the side rail. The good thing about the red dot sights as secondary optic is that you don't have to have it to a fixed eye relief down the gun. It's pretty much, you can put it wherever it's comfortable for your eye to pick up, and it's got unlimited eye relief, so kind of helps with those options. The bonus is if you're looking at the Kozac mini red dot, they'll include in your purchase price of $99 any of their range of rails, mounting rails, that you can select, so you can customize that to how you need to mount it on your particular rig and request that rail included in the 99, so kind of a combo deal, which works out well. Okay, so I guess to a bit of a summary. Geez, that was a heck of a lot of fun to shoot. I don't know if it came through, but yeah, every shot that we've shown in there, and I guess you'd probably call me the budget filmmaker as well as the budget gun nut, but every shot in there is first take, so I'm not sitting there railing off shot after shot after shot, trying to bring you some perfect footage. I've just shot out there, popped up the camera, set up something and cracked it. I think there was one miss in all of those and it was pretty darn close. So I'm no outstanding shooter, I'll never profess myself to be, however it's a pretty cool setup that'll let you have a bit of fun on the range at quite a low cost. So it gets double thumbs up from the Budgetgunnut. I can recommend chucking that on there. It'll add no weight to your rig. You'll still be able to shoot your scope as if it's not even there, but when you decide something's popped out up close and it needs shooting, it'll do the job. So as always, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like and subscribe. That'll help us out with attracting other retailers to have their products reviewed, and we'll widen up the available product for you guys to have a look at before you decide to buy or not. Keep an eye on the channel. We'll be reviewing some good quality but very affordable ammunition shortly, and also be reviewing a out of the box possuming and rabbiting setup. So yeah, keep an eye on the channel. Thanks for watching. Good shooting, tight groups. See you later. How you like